What's going on, everybody? It's your boy AG back again. Here we are with Man of the Match, episode number 4. So as you guys saw last episode, my boy Klug ended up getting Man of the Match, 50 overall. So we replaced him with English CM, 57 overall, Barnett. So today you guys are going to see me jump into our first match with Barnett and the squad that we have here. So we jump straight into the search. Find a match pretty fast, and as you see here, the 80s overall are not looking too good. I kind of sat there for a minute hoping that he would just leave, but of course he saw the 50s and there was no way in the world he was gonna quit out at that point. He figured Easy went ahead of him, and with this team it is it is most likely that is what's gonna happen, man. Di Natale, Balotelli, Pirlo, Chiellini, Abate, man, all the Italian cats that you want on an Italian squad. So we jump straight into the match, and actually the match got into action pretty fast. And by action I mean the handicap kicked in, man. From the opening kick, the handicap was in there, and Fletcher was in the back of the net. 3 minutes in, my boy Fletcher, hot in the back of the net, baby. Lets the shot go. And the handicap, man, this was one of the worst cases I had ever seen, man, because this guy just stood no chance from the beginning. They were going to destroy his players, and they were going to make mine play like monsters. The drop-off is an easy goal for Agerson, and we go in the half, man, up 2-0 and doing whatever we want to do. T-Swag was looking swagalicious, and the Italians stood no chance, man. This was probably one of the worst cases of handicap I'd ever seen, man. They made my players play like 90s overall and dropped him to like 70s, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was getting, as you'll see here, I'm getting pretty much any shot I want. They're not going in the back of the net, but there are a lot of shots. And of course, because of that, I end up pushing my attack up a little bit more. I got kind of cocky right here, man. And he ends up pushing back, sneaks behind the defense. Terrible job by me. Terrible job of marking. And Balotelli's not going to miss from there. Puts one in the back of the net. Dances near my goalie, man. I hate that stuff, but hey, he got his goal, man. Give him his props. And from there, man, it was pretty much all me still. He got his one goal off, but that was pretty much it. Like I said, guys, this was seriously one of the worst cases of handicap. It was fun for me. I'm sure it was terrible and frustrating for him, man. 50 overall bronzes, and we were dominating, man. It wasn't even close. And as you'll see here, man, we're just getting shots, man. Just shots. I just want to show all these shots, man, just to show this was the craziest case. My boy Fletcher, man, was going off. He was nasty, man. He got especially angry after they gave him a yellow card earlier in the match, man, but we won't talk about that. So as you see, man, we get another goal here. Fletcher sneaks it into the back of the net, man, with very little space, actually. So it's 3-1 in the 90th minute, man. As you can see, the match is pretty much over. But like I said, the handicap was in full effect. My squad was not giving up. Relentless. Fletcher sneaks in behind the defense again, and it's pretty easy from there. He's not going to miss, man. Back of the net. Fletcher, hat trick. Hits the dummy on him. And that's the match. 4-1. The bronze over the gold squad, man, in one of the craziest cases of handicap I think I've ever seen, man. And Barnett ends up winning man of the match, which was a little bit of a surprise over Fletcher, but he completed all of his passes. He had a couple assists out there. So we take his 9.6, we rounded up to 10, and Barnett was previously a 57, so that means we could be up to a 67, which means we could be adding our first silver player to man of the match squad. So after about 50 pages of searching, man, it kind of took me a while to really figure out what I was going to do with the squad. I just kind of decided, man, I came across a player, Bostock, who's from Empower League 1, and he's an Englishman, so he fits in pretty well. I couldn't find a 4-4-2, unfortunately, so I just kind of went and searched for him, and I ended up just buying the cheapest one, which is kind of a formation that kind of fits with a 3-4-1-2. And at 300, I couldn't really complain about it. So we now replace our man Barnett, who played very well in his one match with us, with the new boy Bo Stock, who's got some pretty nice stats, man, as you'll see here. A little bit closer look at him with the 77 pace, the 72 shot, the 63 pass, the 70 dribble. He's a 3-star, which is not too bad for me because I don't really skill that much. So yeah, man, this is our new man of the match squad. Thank you guys for viewing episode 3. We'll be back with episode 4, and hopefully we can continue the handicap muff. All right, so y'all take it easy. AG out. Peace.